Oh, last time I told you I was here on Mars, we have made dramatic progress since then. And of course, we still have the highway upside down. And I have the first person who graduated from the Thick and Bushy School of the Downstairs. Yeah. And his name is Johnny Jean Jean. So Johnny Jean Jean is been
greasy.
was thick and greasy, but now he's thick and bushy. So listen, we got to get to the point. Forget about the spaghetti meatball. Right now we're talking about the point. So all the graduates, he's already got his, what they call the downstairs graduation. So we always start on the downstairs on the ladies, and it happens to be usually thick and bushy and curly. So at first we relax, and we get it down in straight, and we go down long, and we make it into the point like this. And Mr. Jean has been the first one to graduate from the class, and it was very, very awkward. All the candidates that came for the downstairs thick and bushy point were all over 80. So we had to go through a couple processes. Like one, for instance, they wanted the color for the thick and bushy. So he did the red color on the downstairs. He did the blue color for this crazy little blue-haired lady. What's the blue on the downstairs? Then you do the relaxo. But then what happened was he is now the teacher of the downstairs thick and bushy. So now what he does is he finds new recruits on the streets, and he goes up to people and says, would you like to have a thick and bushy with the point? And he says, like before, this is how we express ourselves. We go, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because when you meet a strange lady on the street, if you only say excuse me one time, she goes, and she just leaves. And when you do that, you have failed what you were supposed to do.
Which is?
A thick and bushy. I mean, like when you look at that, and then when you look at that, you can see how bloody thick and bushy. Oh, that's right. That thick and bushy. Like my English ancestors have a way of ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Of taking over your body. Because like right now, like Johnny, I took him for graduation, for the first person to graduate. We went out to have a plate of meatballs, and we say, excuse me. Excuse me.
Really thick and bushy
Excuse
meatballs.
me. And when we did it the third time, every waitress in the place came, and they all signed up for the thick and bushy point. And we have a contest going now. The first lady that gets the thick and bushy point on the downstairs that Johnny does. That it grows like when you go, right? When it goes, let me give Johnny for an example, right? So what we do is, let's see, let's go back over here. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is they won't let me flip through it. Wait, where's it? I don't know. Is my thinking bushy? And a bit messed up. No, not wrong. But anyway, let me give you an example with Johnny. Well, he said here, right? Right. Now, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get the right angle on this, but I want to kind of give an example what a downstairs thick and bushy must look like. Now, don't take your bloody pants down. Get their bloody head back. No, don't do it. No, don't do it, mate. Please don't do that. But anyway, what I'm saying is, when they're here, when they're like a lady standing, what we do is we make a square somewhere around here. And it goes down like this, right? We relax it all the way. And then we cut a triangle. So it's all relaxed, nice and long. The thicker in the bushy, then they relax. It comes down to a triangle. Now, when the lady has finally got the triangle point down to the inside of the knee, she is what we call the matriarch of the thick and bushy. So we are starting a contest. So if you're one of those ladies that happens to grow really fast on the downstairs area, so you look like a bloody 10-year-old, which is very unattractive. It is against everything that thick and bushy has to go for. Oh, what pervert boy on the planet wants to stick his fucking cock into a bald pussy that's like, oh, I think I'll have myself a 10-year-old today. It's right up my bloody alley. It's like what I call like pervert fucking kid syndrome.
Completely upset.
It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, little millennial boys walking around going, oh, I want a bald pussy. Because you know what? My younger sister, when she was really little and playing with the Barbies, oh, I love to fuck that bald little pussy.
And that's how he came up with the thick and bushy.
What it does is changes the minds of these young faggot-ass boys who want bald pussies. So I know what you're all thinking. Oh, what you want an 80s bush? How about thick, trimmed and bushy when it comes up to the point? Like this. And then you can paint the different colors. How many hairstyles can you have on the downstairs?
As many as you want.
When you're a fucking baldy 10-year-old.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a nice crack that we bloody smack. Oh, that sounds like fun. Everybody's looks just pretty much the same then.
So
we don't have blondies down there anymore. We don't have brunettes. We don't have redheads. We don't have carrot tops. We don't have nothing.
what we help them do is not become perverts.
So
By being thick and bushy.
Exactly. Because right now, you know how everybody's worried? Because now our British ancestry is coming out. Everybody's worried about letting their kids out run. When I was a kid, we'd leave in the morning, and if we came back before the street lights went out, we had to do chores and cut grass and pick weeds and bloody trim edges.
Grass bushy.
But we would be gone even in grade school. Now, the parents say, it's little out in the front yard. Yes?
Translated, which means your fault.
Yeah. So now the parents, you know why? They don't there's more perverts today. We even have the internet where you can perv.
We are going to change that. With
We are changing it with thick and bushy. Because now we are changing it. So they're not running after your kids. We're changing the style. Because the young children don't have thick and bushies. So why are these young women from 18 to 25 doing baldies? So now they look like 10-year-olds. So it's creating perverts around the country.
And we're going to change that with the thick and bushy.
But it's not just thick and bushy. It's got style
And class.
because we grow it down to a point. It's a triangle that's relaxed and goes down. And you can do highlights. You can do blue, red, yellow, green.
And you can create your
You
own.
can create your own style.
and
So
bushy.
when your man says, oh, I want a brunette, you'll be a brunette on the downstairs.
And how would you like it cut?
Then, exactly, but we do a triangle only, and it goes down long, and we keep growing it, because when you get to the inner knee with the triangle, you're a matriarch, which means you go into the platinum class of the thick and bushy school.
And your man never neglects you anymore.
Never again. Oh, he gets the bloody thick and bushy squad after him. And we are biters, we are stabbers,
We do everything.
and then we do everything. We definitely, number one, automatically, we cut off his dick. That's number one. Then, we fucking dye just whatever pubic hair is left, some radical color like yellow or red, white, blue, because we stand for the red, white, and blue. Right? right. Well, anyway, because
We are thick and bushy.
we are thick and bushy, so we just go down, eating the meatball. And now that Johnny is the first teacher of our school for the downstairs, see, we work from the downstairs to the upstairs. See, right now, I'm the only one qualified for the boys. But Johnny will still be there, but I need him to take care of all the downstairs. So he's made sure when we have a baldy that shows up to class, if she
I
even...
recruit them.
No, but he recruits the baldies from the bars. He goes, let me have a look, because he goes, excuse me.
Do you know how many diseases you can get with the
Excuse
boy?
me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. See, the thing they don't know is like hypnotic. You say that 3 times, very nice, like, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
They melt.
They melt, and all of a sudden, they say, I want to join the club of Thick and Bushy.
Forever.
I am no longer willing to create pedophiles for America. And thank you for joining the Thick and Bushy show. And if you have any questions, dial 1-800
Thick and bushy.
Mr. Thick and Bushy.